You have been listening to the diverse electronic sounds of the Synth Hour. Tune in next week at the same time to listen to more synth artists from all corners of the globe. Here on Spectrum on Air, the colourful voice of radio.
Breathing when you're not Voice web. Welcome to another episode of the Bandcamp Hour. This is episode something from somewhere 70, who knows, what am I saying? 76, this is episode 76 of the Bandcamp Hour, and I am joined by Mr. Future Analog. How are you today, Paul?
I'm very good, Cole. Hope you're doing good too.
I'm well, mate. I'm well, thanks. Yes, very well. I hear you're not feeling tip-top shape. Is that right?
No, not 100%, but you know, we move.
we move, and we are back with another live show. We couldn't be here last week, so apologies to anyone who tuned in and heard the repeat. It was just manic at work, and there was no way it was ever going to happen in a million years. But we've got lots of new tunes for you this week, and some dad jokes. Actually, I haven't even thought about my dad jokes. Oh, crud, I'm going to have to find some while we're talking. We got dad jokes, we got music, we've got opinions. Let's go into the disclaimer quickly. Here we go.
Hey people, a quick heads up before we dive into this episode of the Bandcamp Hour. This show is all about great music, independent artists, and a bit of banter and fun. We aim to keep things respectful, but humour is subjective and can be a grey area. Not everything is for everyone. If you're easily offended or not into cheeky commentary, no worries, feel free to skip the show. Otherwise, settle in and enjoy the Bandcamp Hour.
So, Paul, the other day, I was at the park, saw some ducks, and I had a bottle of water on me. So I thought to myself, I'm going to pour this over the duck, because I'm just that kind of guy. So I poured it over the duck. I don't really think it cared. Let's start the way we mean to go on with an absolutely awful, terrible joke.
Okay. Which hand is best to write with?
The right one.
No, neither. It's best to write with a pen.
And we commence. Right, let's get into our first track of the day. We can start with many things, really. All right, let's start with Morgan Willis. So if you just bear with me while I just get the Morgan Willis artwork up for everyone. What heard much of Morgan Willis? There we go. There he is. Let's rotate to the side. Turn my ugly face off the screen. Heard much of him in the past, Paul?
No, this is a new one for me. I don't think I've heard anything by this guy, so this will be interesting.
Got the link up? Can you see the picture?
Yeah, I can see the picture. Yeah.
Go on then. You're first.
Right, hang on. Let's just have a. I've got to zoom in. It's not showing the whole picture. Hang on a minute. Let's have another look.
Okay. I can do the first one. Did you get the link for the link for the links?
Yeah, I got that, but it's I can't see that. I got it right. Okay. So the artwork is it looks like a scene from sort of the Grand Canyon sort of thing, with some rocky outcropping and some light-coloured earth or sand on the ground, and then a big sort of three-dimensional rocky logo. The name of the track, Aroma. At the top of the artwork, you've got a nice font. The artist's name, Morgan Willis. It's quite a nice piece of artwork. That.
Yeah. What does aroma mean? Because it sounds like aroma.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a new one on me. I don't know what aroma is.
It's a homo something or other when two words sound the same, but they're spelled differently. I can't remember what the word for it is, but it's homo something.
Okay.
It's giving me dinosaur vibes.
Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it? Kind of like a bit sort of prehistoric, kind of Jurassic sort of thing, isn't it? Yeah, it's quite.
So I'd say now, Ma's not here today, but if she were, she would say, she'd wonder how this picture was going to tie into like synthwave music, which is the question that I have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got some decent support. We've got some comments on it. Shall we read the first comment? Can you see it?
I've got one supported by...
The baseline of this track, the baseline of track number 2 is something out of this world, says to Boganescu. One of your best ever. It makes you think about your life choices while making you feel like you should hop on a motorbike and fly away. Simply bone chilling. You managed to create your signature sound. Yeah, it still doesn't go with dinosaurs. Not sure. Anyway, Morgan Willis is from France, and on his page you can see his link tree, so you can go and follow him there. Do you want to do the hashtags for me? Bottom of the page.
Yeah, let's have a look. So we got hashtags 80s, electronic, dreamwave, retro pop, retrowave, synthwave, and France.
Right, and if you like this, you might also like FM 84, The Midnight, Star Force, Electronic Odyssey, and Magic Point, or The Midnight. Apparently, you could like all of those, which would be good. To follow this, it's Morgan Willis official.bandcamp.com, which is MorganWillisOFFICIAL.bandcamp.com. We're going to listen to what do you think of his page? I think it looks all right. Not too bad.
Not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, it's not bad. I've seen worse, a lot worse.
Yeah, it's got pictures and stuff, and it looks nice.
His logo is quite cool. I quite like his logo.
Yeah. No track description. That's what I will say. Released July 11th. We're going to listen to track 3 from this short EP, which is called Aromantis, or Oromantis, maybe. Here we go. Yes. We are back in the house. You're listening to the Bandcamp Hour. My name is Cybertronics. I'm here with Future Analog, aka Paul. This show is brought to you by Spectrum on air every Sunday between 3 and 5 p.m. Retro Synth Radio and Retro Reverb Records. Big shout goes out to all of the people listening in the Mixcloud chat. Those of you over on YouTube, some of you over there on TikTok. We hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Right, Paul. What were your thoughts and feelings on that first track?
Yeah, it's a cool little track. Very cool. I like the all the sounds are great. I love the little coded vocals he's used, the little snippets of it. That works really well.
I like the
it's kind of like a flutey sort of sound, but it's quite a cool little track. I quite like that. It's good.
It grows, doesn't it? The track grows.
Yeah.
It doesn't remind me of dinosaurs, though.
No, it didn't put me in mind of dinosaurs either, but, I'm a fan of abstract artwork, so, it doesn't bother me.
So if it was meant to be about dinosaurs, then I'm going to give it a 0 out of 5. But I don't think it was meant to be a dinosaur, so I'm going to give it another mark, which is a realistic mark, based on how much I actually liked the track. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah, I'm going to go the same, 3.5. It would have.
Where is it? Where
it would have 4 if it had a little bit more dynamics, particularly in the drums. They were a bit too repetitive for me, but that's
Also, I thought the intro was a bit too long.
Mm. But it's strong. It's a good track. It's a good track.
It is a good track. I liked it. It's nice. It was a nice builder. It's like a good sort of good background track, and it created a nice feeling and energy. So it was quite positive in that way. But I agree with you. It lacks some dynamics somewhere. What type of tea is the hardest to swallow?
Go on.
Reality.
Boom, boom.
All week.
Boom, boom. Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Have we got anyone in the chat at the moment, or not really?
There's 8 people on there, but nobody's said anything in the chat yet.
Can you see who they are?
No, let's have a look.
Let's say hello to them.
I can't see. No.
I'm going to try and find them myself, although I'm using the app and it's rubbish. Dun, 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 dun. So, Paul, why don't you take a moment to tell us about your latest release?
Okay, I released a single on last Friday called "Before I Found You" with Wesley Reed, my regular collaborator. We've done a lot of work together, and it's been pretty well received. I've had some really good and really nice comments and some good playlist ads, and it's growing nicely. So, fingers crossed, it carries on doing so. I would call it like a retro-infused piece of synth pop. It's not really synthwave, it's synth pop, with a catchy chorus, and my usual blend of retro-inspired sounds and some more modern beats. We're glad to get it out. It's been a long time coming.
Right. Well, there you go.
Yeah. There you go.
There it is. Right. You can see it on both of ours.
Yeah.
Right. Let's describe it, shall we? Right. Okay. I can see what looks to be like. I think it's a woman. Yeah. A woman silhouetted against the backdrop. She looks like she's on top of a hill or a mountain or something. Yeah. Maybe in the desert. Yeah. And she's very high because the clouds are right near her, and the sun's setting, and it's all orange and purple and very synthwave. And then in the sun, it says Future Analog on your logo, and then Wesley Reed in what I assume is also his logo. Mm-hmm. And the bottom it says "Before I Found You."
Mm-hmm. I
think that's it. That's all I can see. Anything to add? Oh, "Before I Found You" is in red.
Yeah. But the artwork is based to show, this give this feeling of somebody looking for somebody and they're a bit lost before they find them. That's basically the theme of the song. If before I found you, I couldn't see the light, that sort of thing. Just finding that one person, it makes everything make sense. And Wes did a great job, I think, with the vocals and the lyrics, and they're really good. It worked really well, I think.
Okay. Before I Found You, it's a collaboration between Future and Paul Aston and singer and songwriter Wesley Reed from electronic duo OAG with a dot at the end. The track was created mostly with analog and vintage synths and drum machines and was written and recorded by Future Analog in his own studio. As the Monkier, is that how you say that? Monkier?
That's his moniker.
Monica describes Future Analog is a producer that's pushing retro to its limits of the 80s nostalgia and into the 90s and 2000s, mixing the aesthetics of classic analog synth pop and 90s house beats. This song talks about being lost before finding the one person that completes us in life. Lots of good support on this one. And hashtags are many. Electronic, retro synth, retro wave synth pop, electronic 80s retro, blah, 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 blah. And if you like this, you might also like MTMM, George Ergum, Ernie Waters, Gunship, and Hollywood Burns. You can support this by going to futureanalog.bandcamp.com, which is FUTUREANALOG. Before I Found You by Future Analog. yo. Working House. Right. Let's do this.
Hi, my name's Cybertronics, the owner of RetroReverbRecords, and I'm here with Maya Kamara. The Bandcamp Hour is the show dedicated to supporting independent and signed artists and independent and bigger labels too. We bring you some of the best of synthwave music and all associated genres, as well as alternative electronic music. Sit back and enjoy.
So, tell us, what inspired that song? What made you want to write about finding the right person?
Well, it was a discussion that Wes and I had about basically my relationship with my fiance, and that is kind of a bit of our story. And that we met when we were 19, and then lost touch for many years, and found each other again later in life, and now, you know, we've got a great life, and we're getting married. So it's kind of it was that inspired Wes to write the lyrics. He wrote it for me, essentially. I can't, and he's very good at these sort of things. He's much better at imagining the story and writing lyrics about it than I am.
Are you going to play it at your wedding?
Don't know yet. I don't know. We were talking about music yesterday, actually. So there's a few songs on the bench. We'll see.
All right. Well, I think it's got a great chorus. You know, it's very catchy in terms of that. Well produced as always, as you would expect from you. And now there's a little story as well that goes with it. So I'm going to give it a 4.25.
Hey, got the 0.25 is the big one.
Just because of the emotional story that goes with it. You got those extra you got that extra 0.25 going on there.
I'm happy with that. Thank you very much.
Which gives you a 9. No, it gives you an 8.5.
8.5, yeah.
Yeah, 8.5 out of for your own song. Right, listen. Trying to find a joke. You go first, quickly. Go. I'm just reading as we go.
What, joke? Oh, right, okay. Trying to think of one now.
All right. Why did the egg have a day off?
Go on then.
Because it was Friday.
What time is it when you have to go to the dentist?
2:30.
Yay, you've heard that one.
Yeah, yes, I have. I had the slightly less PC version though.
Nah. I won't repeat that.
No, we will not. No. We draw a line at those kind of things, don't we? What? Yes. Right. Yes. Moving on. We're already 25 minutes into the show. Look at that. We've been flying along. Big shout goes out to everyone on Mixcloud. Big shout out to anyone who is listening to the show. Thank you very much for tuning in. I have lost where I'm meant to be. What am I meant to be doing? Here I am. Right. Next. How's that song being received while I'm...
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's bad. It's just a nice playlist. It's had quite a bit of radio play as well on various shows. So far, so good. Just got to hope that it keeps growing and people continue to like it. And it's got the lead track on the album, which is out in August. So hopefully you'll get a nice little boost from that as well. But yeah, all good so far. All good.
Right, hold on. I just want to check something. Right. That reminded me of a quote from a film. Jusqu'ici, tout va bien. That's it. Let me just listen. See what it says. Great one. No, go back.
Jusqu'ici, tout va bien.
There we go. Jusqu'ici, tout va bien. Which means so far so good in French. Yeah. Right, we're going to go to one of yours. Oh, it's by Aztec Records. This is the Lightning Kids and their track Radio. I'm going to let you describe the artwork for me. They are from London in the UK. Some decent supporters and a good description. Well done with lyrics. Nice. Tags are electronic, electro-pop, retro-wave, synth-wave. If you like this, you might also like Coastal or Gunship. Right, go on, describe the artwork to me, please.
The artwork is kind of like it's got a sort of twilighty sort of blue sky in the background. Underneath, it's like a desert scene with a road in the foreground and a tree, which is the main feature of the background of the artwork. It looks like a Joshua tree to me, with some red lights, done in the old line across the LED line across the screen manner, and a big radio in a massive, great transparent font in the center of the artwork, with the Lightning Kids in white at the bottom. It's a nice piece of artwork. That very nice.
Yeah, lovely. It is. I wonder what the red lights are, though. It looks like there's a motorway running across the bottom.
Yeah, it's that thing they do with time-lapse photography that picks up the blur of the lights. I don't know how it's done, but it's clever. Yeah, it's clever.
All right, okay. So what else can we say about this? Nothing. All right, to support this, you can go to the lightningkids.bandcamp.com, and we're going to play their song Radio. Here we go.
I wanted you, but I wanted more.
Okay, yes, we're back in the house. I'm here with Future Analogs. My name is Cybertronics, and that was the Lightning Kids with Radio. Okay, Paul, break it down for us. What did you think?
Yeah, I really like that. I've listened to quite a bit of their stuff over the last few years, and it's a bit of a different sound for them. It's more of a live sound. They got some live drums and much more guitars on there, and it's just a really, really well written, really well produced and performed song. I think it's great. I really do. Their singer Emma, she's got a really good voice, really distinctive, and I think it's great. Really like this track, really like it.
I'm going to disagree with you a little bit. I didn't find her voice particularly distinctive. I'll be honest.
No,
not really. I feel like feel like I've heard quite a lot of singers who sing that kind of style in the scene. And actually, the track lacked a little bit of emotion for me. It was well produced, but it didn't hit the emotional notes for me personally. I'll say it felt like some other stuff that I'd heard. But then again, I'm not necessarily always the biggest sort of like more poppy synthwave fan. I like the dark synth pop, but not so much the pop. So it might just be a personal issue there. But it was well produced. There was some nice bits. The saxophone that came in later on was quite nice. It had a nice structure to it. I think it had a good structure. And there was nothing particularly wrong with it, if you see what I mean. So I'm not quite in accordance with you. I know they're doing very well, and lots of people really like them. So I'm probably going against the grain there slightly. But there you go. Such is life. So what score would you like to give it?
I'm going to give that a 4.25.
I'm going to give it a 3.5, giving it a total of 7.75. There we go. Still well above average.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for that choice. Appreciate that greatly. Justice is a dish best served cold. Otherwise, it's just water. I don't get it. What does that
mean? Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah, kind of. But yeah,
I'm not sure I do.
I've heard
what do you do if you have a space? Oh, no, I've read that one before. What's a skeleton's favorite type of road?
Skeleton's favorite type of road? A bone shaker?
Dead end. Is bone shaker?
Oh, God.
Is a bone shaker a type of road?
No, maybe not. I think it's just my imagination, isn't it?
Yeah. I was going to say I've never heard of a bone shaker road before. If so, I'd like to see one. Right.
What do you call an old snowman?
I don't know.
Water.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
That was actually worse than mine. That's actually worse than mine. Right. Yeah. Okay. Let's move. I forgot to put the artwork up for that one. Sorry. Right. Let's do the artwork for this one though. So this one is Signal, featuring Sergio Acoa, I think.
Okay. I've got it. Yeah.
It's a remix or something. Right.
Signal featuring Sergio Acoa DNB.
Yeah, I actually don't have the artwork, so I'm not going to. But can you see it?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
You want to describe it for me?
So the artwork is got like at the bottom, it's got the familiar grid pattern, inspired by Tron and used on lots of synthwave artwork. A multicolored grid pattern. Then the center of the image there's a radio telescope pointing up at the sky, and behind that there's a blue and sort of mauve synthwave sun. The top left corner looks like it's Atlas Neon's logo, I think, which is quite cool. And in the center of the picture, you've got the title Signal, which is kind of got a motion blur on it, and it's a black font with like a light pink outline. It's quite a nice piece of artwork. It's quite well done.
Yeah. It's got some interesting elements. I probably wouldn't have gone with the grid lines, but there you go. I just think just avoid grid lines now, really, at all costs. Right, well, let's listen to the track and see what we think. You can support this by going to atlasneon.bandcamp.com. Oh, where's the bloody track? Oh, that's weird. It was there earlier on. Can't play a track. I don't know if they've edited it since I last looked at it, but I played it earlier on. Let me just double check on my other page and see if it's an issue with this, but it was definitely there. Played it this morning. Now there's no button.
Strange.
It is. Bear with 1 second. Of course, it's going to just be super bloody slow. Right, signal. Clicked it. Let's see. Yep, there it is. Why is that? Don't know. We're going to have to move on, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that one is going to be skipped.
Okay.
Let's go for Last Call by Skylane Drive. You can get that one up?
Yep. Okay, I got that.
And I will quickly go to Zoom and get the picture. And you can describe this one as well.
Okay, so it's a very 80s derived kind of artwork with, looks like, in the center is a square. It looks like a kind of a Manhattan sort of skyline in mostly silhouette with blue, a blue background behind it. In the center of the picture, it looks like a martini glass. It looks like a martini glass with a cherry in it and some bubbles coming out of the glass, floating up into the sky. At the top of the image, you've got the artist name Skyline Drive in a blue font, and the bottom right corner you got Last Call in like a calligraphy kind of joined-up writing red font. It sort of puts me in mind of the film Wall Street for some reason. That's what it looks like.
It reminds me of a Tom Cruise film.
Cocktail. I'm thinking a Cocktail, maybe.
Yeah.
Very 80s vibe from it. It's quite cool. Quite like it. Yeah, it's good.
Skylane Drive are from New Jersey, and you can support them by going to skylanedrive.bandcamp.com, which is spelled Sky, S-K-Y, Lane, L-A-N-E, Drive, D-R-I-V-E. Some decent support. I don't like a white page, but it's got black on the sides and white. It kind of makes it weird. Tags are Chillwave, Electronic Hour, Synthwave, Darkwave, and New Jersey. And you might like Jesse Mack or Zach Vortex if you enjoy the following track. Let's have a listen. Yo, people, we're back. Right, okay. What do you think of that one, Paul?
Yeah, again, it's a nice synthwave track. I quite like the hook. It's quite catchy. I think it's a little bit too repetitive for my taste. I'll be honest. A little bit too. You know, the hook's good, but you could have too much of a good thing. Less is more. But it's well put together. The structure's good. I like the choice of sounds. It sounds like it's well produced. It's a good track. It's just for me a bit too repetitive. That's just my personal taste, though.
Yeah, I agree with you. It was just a very synthwavy tune, and they do occasionally tend to be down that kind of corridor. I'm going to give it a 3.5.
Yeah, I'll do the same. 3.5. Solid score still. Solid score.
Yeah. Okay. How much does a chimney cost?
Stacks.
No, nothing. It's on the house.
Boom.
There we go. Right, I'm going to play 2 more tracks. I'm going to have to shoot off today. Okay. So next one is Sexy Lady featuring Cosmic Kiss. Let's get the artwork up. Boris and Joey.
Yay.
The boys. Right, there we go. Did you describe the last one or did I? I can't remember.
I think I did. I did the last one.
Right. It's all orange and purple, everything. And it's got a silhouette of a woman wearing high heels looking good. Sexy almost, some might say, in front of one of those disco balls. But it's a huge disco ball behind her in the background. And it says "Sexy Lady" on it. I think that about describes the cover fairly well. Do you want to read the description for me?
Okay, Sexy Lady is a new disco EDM and electro-funk fusion track by Tenodi Boris featuring Cosmic Kiss. This vibrant, groove-driven single blends retro energy with modern production, creating a sound that's both nostalgic and fresh. Inspired by a real-life moment when Boris first saw his wife walk into a club while he was performing. The song captures the feeling of the world stopping in awe of someone's presence, with simmering synths, funky bass lines, and a confident vocal delivery. Sexy Lady is a tribute to timeless attraction, dance floor magic, and the bold feminine energy that owns a room without saying a word. There you go. That's a bold statement. Yay.
Bit similar to your vibe, but just for the first time.
Yeah.
If you like this, you might like Algorithm by Future Analog. Woohoo! Zenin or Gunship. To support this, you go to tenodiboris.bandcamp.com. Tenodi is spelled Tenodi, and Boris is Boris. Sexy Lady featuring Cosmic Kiss.
Every step she takes ignites a spark. She's a rebel queen who won't be tamed. Sexy lady burning up, 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 up the game. Yeah, sexy lady, you got that groove. Make it hot stop with every move. Feeling the night with your fist wave. Oh, sexy lady, you own the game. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, we are back in the house. Paul, tell me thoughts and feelings.
Yeah, I really like that track. I listened to it the other day when it came out. It's really funky.
Yeah, it's funky, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got some great guitars on it. Kind of Nile Rodgers style, you know. Getting some real sort of Chic vibes going on. It's really good. It's a great track. It's really catchy.
What do you think of the vocals?
Love the hard bass line, and that's really groovy. Yeah, it's good. It's a really catchy track. It's good work, Boris.
Yeah, it's always good. What do you think of the vocals? Did you enjoy the vocals?
Yeah, he's got a good voice. That guy. He's kind of, he changes it up for each track. He never quite, you know, he's got quite a versatile voice. I thought it was quite good. I thought it went well with the music. It was all in all, it's a good, catchy, groovy track. I like it. Like it a lot.
4 out of 5?
I'm gonna give it 4.5.
Ooh.
I really liked it. I think it's great. It's got a really good groove to it, and he's done a great job with that. Sounds great.
Right. So that's a 9.5 out of 10. Right. Well, we're going to wrap up the show fairly soon. Just wondering how many more I can fit in. I said I'd do a few more, but I think right. We'll go over to Another World by Alanis, which was her EP that was released recently, I think on Friday, by us. And we're going to play the song... Oh, God, I forgot which one. Change or Another World? Another World. We're going to play the song Another World by Alanis. Do you want to describe the artwork for me?
The artwork's a picture of Alanis holding a microphone. It's kind of framed by a pink neon outline. And the top right corner is the RetroReverbRecords logo with something else next to it. I can't really tell what that is, but it's like another logo. At the bottom, you got Alanis in her logo, and underneath in white font with like a pink glow around it, Another World.
Oh, okay, good. Do you like the artwork?
Yeah, it's quite cool. Yeah, this is an EP, isn't it? I think. Yeah, it's just like so.
Yeah.
Yes, EP.
So I'll just read the EP description. You can support this by going to alanis.bandcamp.com. A vibrant neon glow pulses from the speakers as Alanis transports you to another world in her debut EP on Retro Reverb Records, produced by Alex Fichetti. These 5 tracks are a masterclass in modern synth pop, binding the genre's nostalgic warmth with the contemporary age. Through Alanis' unique and intimate vocal style, she offers a lyrical roadmap to the 21st century woman, navigating the complexities of love, life, and self-discovery. Each song is a shimmering synth-driven story, a testament to resilience and the pursuit of one's own truth. Another World is more than just an EP. It's a sonic journey through a celebration of finding your place in the universe. I must say that I really do not like that "it's my truth" thing that people say nowadays. Kind of bugs me. Tags are acoustic, electronic rock, pop, synthwave 80s, and Palermo. And if you like this, you might like Ash Paul, Amy Waters, and Future Analog. Saturday M. So there you go. Right, let's get into... we're going to play Another World from her album, Another World. Okay, we are back. You're listening to episode 76 of the Bandcamp Hour. I'm here with Future Analog. My name is Cybertronics, and over at RetroReverbRecords. And this show is brought to you by Spectrum on Air every Sunday between 3 and 5 CET live and on YouTube and TikTok. Right, Paul, let's go to you. Thoughts and feelings.
Well, that's a catchy little track.
I like the chorus.
Yeah. It's one of those earworms you're going to hear for a long time after you've listened to it. I think,
I think the whole EP's like that.
Yeah, which is the hallmark, obviously, of a good track because you're going to remember it, want to listen to it again. Yeah, it's really good, really catchy. I love the choice of sounds, the feel of it, the vocals. Her style of vocal worked perfectly with the music. So I just done a great job, as always, of producing the track.
Yeah.
I've not got really anything negative to say.
All right, wow.
Really
What's your score then?
It's really good, yeah.
What's your score then?
Oh, I'm gonna give that a 4.25.
Wow, a 4.25. Not quite as good as the one before.
No, just personal taste.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I give it 4 as well. So there we go.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Listen, we're going to wrap it up a little bit early today. I'm falling asleep on the mic, to be honest. My energy levels are low. Paul's sick, and I've got other things I need to do as well. But at least we got something out today. So you catch it on Catch Up. Thank you very much. We hope you have a wonderful weekend. Big shout goes out to everyone. Peace.
Spectrum on air, the colorful voice of radio.
the colorful voice of radio.
Chart HQ, networked on the finest radio stations. This is the official Heritage Chart with Mike Reed.
It is indeed 93 countries voted this week, or people from 93 countries, which is wonderful. As always, thank you very much. If you want to vote for anything in the breakers or in the chart, you know where to go. The website is heritagechart.co.uk. There are 4 new entries this week, the first of which is In at 40 for Robbie Williams. Robbie Williams, new entry at 40, spies the first of 4 entries on this week's chart. And at 39, another new entry, Michael Armstrong and Allentown. Excellent stuff.
they're closing all the factories down. Out in Bethlehem, they're killing time, filling out forms, standing in line. Our fathers fought the Second World War, spent their weekends on the Jersey Shore, met our mothers in the USO, asked them to dance with them slow, and we're living here in Allentown. But the restlessness was handed down, and it's getting very hard to stay. The Pennsylvania we never found, for the promises our teachers gave. If we worked hard, if we behaved, so the graduations hang on the wall, but they never really helped us at all. No, they never taught us what was real. Iron and coke, chromium steel. And we're waiting here in Allentown, but they've taken all the coal from the ground, and the union people crawled
Armstrong, Allentown, new entry at 39 on this week's chart, and a new entry at 38. The chords are back. 2 weeks in heaven.
Pussy's in Devon, just on 11, who needs the meds? Dad's parked on the sand, beer in his hand, hanky on his hands. Mom's on the pier, full house, letting go. I'm on the Dodgers, all rock and roll. For those 2 weeks in heaven, those 2 weeks in heaven, oh, nobody needs the TTMCs.
it's 2 weeks in heaven. That's at 38 on the chart this week. And the fourth and highest new entry is in at 37. It's Chimpanzee and Wichita Lineman.
I am a lineman for the county, and I drive the main road, searching in the sun for another overload. I hear you singing in the wire, I can hear you through the wine, and the Wichita lineman is still on the line. On the line. I know I need a small vacation, but it don't look like